We are the staff of Lyon Park Primary School here in Brent, and yeah, they have a budget issue which they've forced onto us by massively reducing their staff, treating us not like humans, giving us pay cuts that are ridiculous, and they're expecting us to just go ahead with it. They're making people who are full-time down to term time. They're saying, first they said, oh, you can have redundancy. Then they said, we can't give you redundancy, it's too many people. They don't treat us like human beings. They think that we're not united, we're not together. Clearly we are together, clearly we are united. This is a pay cut in which they want to reduce their support staff massively, and it's not only affecting us, it's going to affect the children. The children will greatly have a reduced support staff in their classroom, in their school. I mean, they won't get the tailored education they need. SEN children, they want to have agency workers for SEN children. They will not have the stability, they will not have the skill set. We are all trained, we've had massive training, we've had educational training, we've had support training. Years with experience to work with support children. And these children, SEN and every other child will not get this tailored educational needs. The belows will stay below, the SEN children will not get the support, and the EAL children will not learn any English, and the GCSEs will not be challenged. We will not have a functioning school, and it will just come to crumbles.
Okay, and what would you be saying to the teachers about why they should support you, the support staff?
The teachers should support us because their job will only get harder. The teachers already know that their job is quite hard. You know, you're expected to do a lot of planning, you're expected to do a lot of work, and put effort into and make resources. The support staff do a lot for you. Who's going to trim your work? Who's going to laminate your work? Who's going to put displays for you? Who's going to do extra things, supervision? You're going to have to do that in your own time, as well as planning, as well as all the other jobs you do.
And your 265 hours will go.
Exactly.
Okay, and I think there's another aspect of your dispute which is about cover.
Yes, definitely. We were all willing to cover. We all gave wonderful cover. We were wonderful cover TAs, but they reduced our cover rate. They reduced it so much, and for some of us, it was only 13p more than our normal rate, and it's very offensive.
Is that to cover a class, or
to cover a class? To cover a class, we don't even have the training, which is fine. I mean the official training, but we have the years experience. But they're willing to pay an agency person to come in, loads of money to cover class, but they're not willing to pay us, the ones who know the children, who have the experience. Often, especially in this school, if a teacher, oh God forbid, a TA is not in, they will find an agency TA to cover and support them. When the teacher's not in, we are expected to cover the class by ourselves. No support, no means of help at all. It's ridiculous, and we are expected to do that. We have HLTAs who are expected to plan lessons and mark and cover, but they have no time. They're in one place from 10 to 11, and then the other end of the school from 11 to 12, where it's the time to do all this extra stuff. They put the pressure on us to do.
Okay.
They're paid term time only.
Yes.
Yeah, the term time only contracts. Yes, I know about those. Last thing is your message to parents.
The message to parents, it's a sad one, because we are the backbone of the school. Teachers are the head of the school. We are the backbone of the school. Without the extra support in your classroom, your children will fall behind. You already do a lot at home. You already support your children a lot at home, but you need that extra support in school. You need us to be there helping the child. We are there. The teachers are busy teaching and teaching the class. We are there looking at the children, noticing which children are getting the lesson, which children are struggling a bit. Then we can feed back to the teacher. We can say to them, this child needs extra support. We need to explain it more to that child. Your child will not get that support anymore in the classroom. They will fall behind.
And also the SEN children will not get the consistencies
They
that
will
they
not.
require.
So
Because every other day the agency staff, a new person comes in every day to support that child if the TA or the teacher is not in. And then that child obviously is not in rapport with that adult.
I would say
So
the
then you
message
have
is
all
support
support us, the staff of the school, the TAs and nursery nurses and the teachers, to support your children to better their education, to get better jobs and better lives.
And one last thing, I know from my previous experience in schools that support staff are often closer to the local community than others in the school. Teachers often come in from outside London even, whereas the support staff live as part of the community. So your message to the local community, anybody?
Support us.
Support us to support your children of the community.
Thank you very much.